Although I don't really think that's the case.
All right, let me see if it's popped up here yet. Yes, we are up and running. All right. We're going to start with a little music to get us started.
Well, sound a little sharp there. Hallelujah, 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 amen. Hallelujah, 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 amen. Behold how good it is to be together, mother, father, sister, brother, neighbor, and friend. Reaching out, find a way, building bridges for tomorrow, holding hands, making peace begins with us today. Everybody, hallelujah. Hallelujah, 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 amen. Hallelujah, 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 amen. Hine, hine, matov, umanayim, shevet achim gam yachad. Hine, hine, matov, umanayim, shevet achim gam yachad. Hallelujah, 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 amen. Hallelujah, 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 amen.
Righty. We can say hello. Spend a moment doing that. And Cantor Paul, if you can make me a co-host, that would be great.
You got it.
And who would like to say hello? I can't unpin you because all right, now I can. All right, so who would like to say hello? Aurora, you want to go first this time? Go ahead.
We played Candyland.
Oh, did you have fun?
And we also played Suits and Ladders, and I won Suits and Ladders.
You won in Shoots and Ladders. That's great. Did Ronan play with you too?
Candyland. Mommy let Candyland twice.
Oh, cool.
Mommy we won 2 times Candyland. And I won one time by myself and one time when we were playing the game all together.
Ah.
So I won as much as my mommy.
Wow, did the whole family play together?
Mm-hmm.
Wow, that's good. That's fun. Family game time. That's lovely.
We went to the park and we found the sweets again. We eating muffins at the park.
Thanks for sharing all of that, Aurora.
Mm-hmm. Bye.
All right, Becca, go ahead.
See you next time. I was at my grandma's house and I saw some of the movie Lady and the Tramp, and I stopped to get pie. I got the brownie one.
Sounds delicious.
Hi, everybody.
Hi. All right.
Shirt.
What's on the shirt? Can't see it.
The green shirt.
I got
Yeah, I see it.
Becca's shirt.
Yeah, I can see it now.
I got hair on
My own unicorn.
on my
I got here on my
unicorn.
unicorn.
Very good. Very good.
This is not
Thank
pretending.
you.
This is really what happened when I put the seeds in.
Oh, yeah, they're growing.
So it's doing beautifully. I'll be putting it in the garden.
Great.
Yeah, it's really doing
Great.
well.
I had
Well-
a question about that. The
Yeah.
seeds we got, it says on it August or something. Can we plant it now or do we have to wait?
Well, we have fairly warm weather. You could put it in a bigger pot maybe, but it could go straight in the ground. You know, we don't have much frost really. If it's in a protected area, it should be okay.
Yeah, you'd have to ask Yvonne more than me. My things die, her things grow. So it's just a different.
Yeah, I don't really do
Different.
gardening, so I have no clue. Thank you.
Sure. All right.
You want to ask the agriculture professor?
It's fine. You can plant them now.
We plant them now. We have marigolds sprouting right now.
And that's when Daddy said, "Perfect. This is the he works with." I think Mom was talking about. Bye bye.
Bye-bye. All right. Well, first, I hope everybody doing well and is healthy and feeling good. And we're going to, I'm gonna share a story with all of you. I'm just pulling it up, so just give me 1 second. My computer's being a little grumpy. You know, sometimes you just wake up and you're a little grumpy. My computer's kind of behaving that way today. So this is a story that is called, if it will open, otherwise I'll grab the book, which is actually right here too. This is a story that's called The Magic Ring. I'll grab the book because I'm having trouble. Once there was a king who had the most magnificent collection of jewels in the entire world. It was a source of the king's greatest joy, and he prided himself on collecting the best and the finest of the world's gems. Hours after hour, he would admire his jewels. One night he had a dream. He dreamed that somewhere in the world there was a ring, the most precious ring in the world. The ring had special power. When a person was sad, it would make her happy. When a person was a little too silly, it could make them a little more serious and bring them back to themselves. And when a person was joyful, it intensified and heightened her joy. The king awoke from his dream, convinced that somewhere in the world such a ring existed, and he needed to have it. So he called together his advisors and ministers and servants and described the dream to them. He offered a fabulous reward to the one who found the ring. He was prepared to pay any price. Each of the advisors and ministers and servants went out in search of the ring, and each returned empty-handed, except one whose love for his master pushed him onward. Years went by. He scoured the world, searching every gallery, every shop, every bazaar. No luck. After years of searching, he too returned empty-handed. But before he would confess his failure to the king, the servant stopped one last time at a shop close to the palace. He described to the owner what he was seeking and described too all the trials of the past years. The owner, an old man, simply smiled. "Oh, I have the ring. Come, let me get it for you." "You have it?" exclaimed the astonished servant, remembering all the years of his arduous search. "You possess the magic ring?" "Yes," answered the old man. "It was given to me by a wise person many years ago. Somehow, I knew that one day." Hey, Cantor, can you mute yourself?
I'm so sorry. I thought I was muted.
It was given to me by a wise man many years ago. Somehow I knew that one day someone would come for it. But until now, no one had asked for it. No one has ever appreciated its remarkable magic. Here, I'll get it for you. He took down an old box, opened the lid, and removed a soft brown cloth. He unfolded the cloth, and the servant saw a simple metal ring. It was not gold or silver. It was not adorned with gems. The old man handed the ring to the astonished servant. I will pay whatever you ask, said the servant. Whatever fortune you ask is yours. No, replied the old man. Your king wants the ring. Take it as my gift. The servant rushed to the palace. He entered the king's chamber, approached the throne, bowed low to his master, and announced, Your Majesty, I have found your magic ring. Years of searching have yielded fruit. The miraculous ring is yours. He presented the ring to the king. The king opened the box and unfolded the cloth. He examined the plain, unadorned metal rings. Could this be the precious magic ring? Then he saw that three Hebrew words were engraved on it. Gam zeh ya'avor. This too shall pass. Over time, the king came to realize the magical power of the ring. When he was sad, he would look upon it, and it would remind him that this too shall pass. And he would be consoled as he recalled that dawn always follows the darkness of night. When he was a little too silly, he would look upon the ring and remind himself that this too shall pass, and he would become a little bit more serious and brought back to his senses. And when he experienced true joy, real happiness, the ring reminded him that this too shall pass. The king learned to hold on to and appreciate those precious moments. Soon he realized that his ring was indeed the most valuable ring in the world. He lost interest in the rest of his collection. All his many jewels and gems paled in comparison to the plain metal ring, which never left his hand. Erev Tov, everyone. I'm going to move into our Shema and Hashkivenu prayers.
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. 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 Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto, Le'olam Va'ed. Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto, Le'olam Va'ed. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu, L'shalom, L'shalom. V'hamidenu shomreinu l'chaim. Ufros aleinu sukat shlomecha, Ufros aleinu sukat shlomecha. Amen. Shelter us beneath your wings, O Adonai. Guard us from all harmful things, O Adonai. Keep us safe throughout the night, till we wake with morning's light. Teach us, God, wrong from right, O Adonai. Amen. Amen, amen. Amen, amen. Amen. Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu, לשלום, לשלום. העמידנו שומרנו לחיים, ופרוס עלינו סוכת שלומך, ופרוס עלינו סוכת שלומך. Amen.
So I just want to also say hello to Beth and Adele and Lisa and Rochelle and Marianne and Rita and Janet and Donna and Ellen and Beth and Larry. So to all of you, we're glad to have you with us. I hope we've taken some time on this MLK Day to kind of reflect on King's legacy and perhaps how it calls to us today. What are the ways that we can be bringing more justice and love and peace into our world? And so I hope that we carry some of that with us into this week and into our lives in different ways. Just a couple of announcements. Of course, we'll be here on Wednesday for Zoom Siyyum again, and Friday night for Shabbat. This week we have a regular Shabbat, I guess I'll call it. But the following week on our later service, we have our Rosenfeld scholar, Rabbi Judith Schindler. That's on the 29th. There are events around Rabbi Schindler's book, looking at just a couple of chapters of the book. So beginning this Thursday, there's an event, and then the following Thursday, which is right before Rabbi Schindler comes, and then that Sunday that she's here, so that she's after the Friday. So a number of things. If you look at the congregational email, if you look at the Temple website, the homepage, all the information and registrations for all those things are all there. So that can be helpful to you. Hebrew opportunities continue at TBI for those who would like to learn more, engage with Hebrew learning. And of course, just check your congregational email for many, many things that are always going on. Cantor Paul, do you want to add anything?
Not a lot to add, only that those of you who have already registered for the Rabbi Schindler events will be receiving an email with the Zoom link. If you haven't had a chance to register on Eventbrite for whatever reason, you can always contact the office directly, tbipomona.org. You can contact Jeff Pass. You can contact Beth Parker, B. Parker, at tbipomona.org, and we'll send you the link. It's just helpful to know how many people will be attending the discussions so that they can be as organized, as well organized as possible. And we'll also be able to access Rabbi Schindler's Shabbat Scholar presentation on Zoom as well, and we'll be accepting or soliciting questions for Rabbi Schindler in the chat, both on Facebook and on Zoom. So you can try to get a question in, but of course we only have limited time. So that's about it. Thank you.
Great. Let's close with a song.
Guess what song I'm going to close with? It's topical. We shall overcome. We shall overcome. We shall overcome someday. Oh, deep in my heart, I do believe we shall overcome someday. We'll walk hand in hand. We'll walk hand in hand. We'll walk hand in hand. We'll walk hand in hand someday. Oh, deep in my heart, I do believe we walk hand in hand someday. The truth shall make us free. The truth shall make us free. Truth shall make us free someday. Oh, deep in my heart, I do believe the truth will make us free someday. Live in peace. We shall live in peace. We shall live in peace. We shall live in peace someday. Oh, deep in my heart, I do believe we shall live in peace someday. We shall overcome. We shall overcome. We shall overcome someday. Oh, deep, deep in my heart, I do believe we shall overcome someday.
Thank you all for being with us. We hope to see you soon. Lehi Traut.
Good night, everybody. Lehi Traut.